What is up, YouTube? Long time no see. This is KoolKanto coming at you with another Gen 4 Pokemon match. I have been getting in a lot of Gen 5 playing. Don't quite have a team set up yet, but I'm hoping to have that together sometime soon. And I was able to find some time to get some battling back going on. So I lead with Lapras, and I see that this is a bad matchup against the Bronzong because there isn't really anything that I can do to it. So I just switch off to Garurumon, and I go for the obvious Fire Blast, and he just switches out to Lantern to take it. I missed the Fire Blast, but not that big of a deal because it's not really going to be able to do anything. So here I switch into Swampy, thinking that he's either going to do a water attack or he's going to do an electric attack, predicting a switch. So I go to Swampy to be able to resist either, or be able to take either, no problem. And he sets up a Rain Dance and sends in his Ludicolo while I set up rocks on the switch. And here I'm thinking, crap, I don't really have anything to take Ludicolo. So I switch out and I make a bad switch. You can definitely tell that I haven't been battling that much because right after I sent him out, I'm like, you are an idiot because you're going to take Stealth Rock damage. And originally what I thought, for some reason, I saw Gyarados and I thought Flying right away, and I said, okay, resist the Grass type attack. And I totally forgot that he was part Water, and which is unexcusable and really retarded, especially since I use Gyarados all the time. But I take the Energy Ball, and I don't take it very well. And right here I decide just to fodder, because I was just so pissed. But because of Swift Swim, he's going to be able to outspeed Gyarados, and he's going to hurt himself with a little bit of Life Orb, but not really that big of a deal. So here I go into Apogee, and I'm just planning on confusing him with a Dynamic Punch. And he brings back his Ludicolo and sends in his Bronzong, and it's really not that big of a deal to me. So I hit him with a Dynamic Punch, and I'm just going to confuse him so he's not going to be able to set up any screens or anything like that. And the health is going down. I'm getting pretty excited, and it's a crit. I'm pretty sure that Bronzong would be able to survive if it wasn't a crit. So that sucks for him, but it's kind of making up for some of the mistakes that I made earlier in the match. So here he sends in his Kingdra, and I bring back Apogee and send in Lapras, predicting a water type move with the Rain Up. And let's see if that's what he does. That's exactly what he does. So good prediction there by me, pulling me out of the hole that I've created. So here I think I go straight off for the obvious Ice Beam. I know that he's going to be faster, but I know I'm going to be able to outlive or survive whatever he hits me with. And I don't know if he misclicked on Rain Dance or he thought that the rain, he lost his count on the rain, but he hits Rain Dance and it does nothing, and I'm able to hit him with the Ice Beam, which later you're going to be able to see is going to really kick him in the butt. So here he goes for a Draco Meteor, and I'm really not worried at all. I know Lapras can take it, and I'm just going to be able to finish him off with another Ice Beam. So it takes me down to around half health. Like I said before, not really that big of a deal, and I'm able to take out his Kingdra. And I believe the rain is going to be ending very soon here, which is going to be very helpful for me. I take some Life Orb damage. Yes, and the rain stops. So here he sends in his Starmie, and here I make another pretty good prediction. I predict that he's going to go for a Rapid Spin or for a Hydro Pump, predicting me to switch out. So he does go for the Rapid Spin, blows my rocks away, and I just hit him with a T-Bolt. And at this point, he was actually pretty pissed that I did not switch out. But He was over predicting, I guess, and I took it to him for it. So I'm able to Oko the Starmie and not take too much damage because of the Rapid Spin. So here he sends in his Lantern, and he sets up a Rain Dance, and I figured that that was what he was going to do, so I figured why not just fodder Lapras out and just hit him with whatever I can. So here I hit him with a Rain boosted, Life Orb boosted, Stab boosted, Surf. Even though it's not very effective, looks to be about a 4-hit KO. Not a big deal. But here I predict him to now think I'm going to switch, and I go into Swampy to resist the Thunder, which I knew he was going to use the Thunder and instead of Thunderbolt, because after a Rain Dance or when it's raining, Thunder is a 100% accuracy attack instead of the 70, I believe is what it is. So I predict him to switch, and I just go for the safe Stealth Rocks late game. I figure it's not going to be that big of a deal to have him up, or it's going to be a good idea to have him up, considering I don't think I saw everything that he has left. So he U-turns here, I stay in knowing I can take it, and he sends in Ludicolo here, and I believe I go for the Waterfall, just because rain's up, and I'm getting a little boost from that for all my water type attacks. Though it does nothing to Ludicolo. Though I'm pretty sure Earthquake still wouldn't do that much of a difference here. So I'm getting some lefties here. I call Swampy back and I send out Carryall just as death fodder here. Because I really don't want anything to take the Energy Ball that I predicted him to use. So that is what he goes for. He does go for the Energy Ball. And Lapras is gone, but I'm able to get a free switch into Apogee, and I'm going to be able to Dynamic Punch this Ludicolo after he hits me with a Surf, which I believe is going to take me close to half, I think, or a little bit less than half. Wow, that's actually doing a butt ton. Oh yeah, I forgot that he was Life Orb. Sorry. My bad. So I am able to hit him with the Dynamic Punch, and that's going to be able to take out the Ludicolo. So I believe he has 2 left. He has his Scissor left, and he has his Lantern. Yes. So he sends in his Scissor, and here I just go for the Bullet Punch, hoping to be able to get in one attack before he's able to take me out with what I predicted was a Bullet Punch for him. But he goes for the U-turn. Not that big of a deal. Takes out Apogee, and I know he's going into his Lantern because that's all he has left. And I believe here I reveal my last guy to him, which is my Jolteon. Now, because his Water-type attacks aren't going to do too much damage, and I'm going to be able to absorb any Electric-type attacks that he uses, like Thunder. And I decided that I'm just going to Shadow Ball him until he takes me out, because Lantern also has the Volt Absorb ability to where any Electric type attacks he absorbs and turns that into positive health for himself. He hits me with an Ice Beam, and that turns out to be a crit. Not that big of a deal because I'm pretty sure that I have this match locked up. Although I was actually pretty surprised at how little those Shadow Balls were doing to him. I was hoping that they would do a little bit more. But they are not stab. So here I'm hitting him with a third Shadow Ball after the special D drop, and I think that takes him out. Yep, that is able to take him out. So he has his Scizor, I have Jolteon, Swampert, and Houndoom left, I believe. So here I go for the T-Wave, just still wanting to play smart, even though I'm pretty sure I got it in the bag. I don't want him to be able to pull out any miraculous comebacks here. So I just fodder out Jolteon after getting the T-Wave on. and I send in Garurumon here to take it out with a Fire Blast. And after seeing the Brick Break, I'm pretty sure that this is a Choice Spec Scizor. So the Paralyze is huge on him, so he's not going to be able to Bullet Punch anybody. But I am able to hit him with the Fire Blast. That's able to take him out. And that was a good match, even though each of us had some pretty heavy mistakes. But not that big of a deal. I was able to deal with mine and come out with a win. I hope you guys all enjoyed this match. I hope you guys are all enjoying your black and white Pokemon versions. How about you guys leave a comment and tell me who your favorite Pokemon is from black and white. I'm not really sure who mine is yet. I kind of there's a couple of them I like. I like the pile of garbage guy. I think he might be my favorite. But we'll see as I keep playing and getting through the game. I hope you guys enjoyed the match, and don't forget to like, comment, and sub. Peace out, dudes.